Good morning, collective. Good morning.
Names of my victims.
Good morning, collective. We love you so much. How are we doing? Hello, Ophelia. Hey, girl. How are you? I hope all is well. Thank you for being here. Good morning. Hello, everybody. My name is Patience. I'm your favorite spirit medium. 111 on the clock. We love you so much. We are so excited to be here. We are. I love you too. I love you too. I hope all is well. Thank you for always being here for me. We're so grateful to be here. We're so blessed. We're truly favored, highly blessed. And we want to thank you all for being here with us, for sharing this co creative collaboration where we are learning in real time how to develop our spiritual abilities. And we hope that it helps in any way, shape, or form. And we're just so happy to be of service. That makes us so happy. We're a little under the weather, so excuse my energy level. It feels we've all been having around here in Rhode Island, there's like this respiratory thing going on. So it's nothing, it's not a big deal, but it's definitely affecting my energy level. But I'm here for you. I'm here every weekend. Are posting every Saturday and Sunday morning. So if you would like to join us, know that this is where we'll be. And all are welcome. We want to thank everyone for all your love and support. We're so grateful for you to be here and to be here for you. We love you so much. Just know you're not alone, that we're here for you in this time of awakening, and it's so exciting. And we want to say thank you. If you want to follow any of our socials, you can find them in the description bar through the link tree. We have a very new posting on Spirit News where we bring you higher perspectives of linear views. Our interview segment where we interview and get an interview of healers that are on YouTube that I think we need to get their knowledge and wisdom from. We have launched that. Our first interview is Z the Healer, which you can find all his information in the link tree at Spirit News, which we're on all major platforms now. So thank you so much for that. We're so grateful. You can find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, and again, all in the link tree for you. And please feel free to follow our TikTok. We leave little spirit nuggets there for you if you want some quick divine guidance that is bestowed upon us that we share with you. We do not keep any divine knowledge we get, we share it with you, all of it. So you can find that through the link tree, and we'd love to have you. And we want to give a little prayer out to the LA fires. We don't want to be insensitive. We were going to get a quick bit of information about it from Spirit before we start our journey into Jordan Smith, a missing person, which
A trace of what was.
which we have connected with. She found me. I didn't find her. I've been waiting for her to give me the 3 is for me, so I know that she wants me to tell her story to get a higher perspective of her linear view. And she has done that. We put in the, if you saw the thumbnail, she sent us a necrometer. She said, Jordan's waiting for you, Jordan. And we had posted, she sent me the missing person, her missing person flyer through a notification on, because I follow Facebook. Or I'm, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm going to have a few kerfuffles because my brain is so foggy. But FBI's Most Wanted on Instagram. I was thinking Facebook is the FBI. Ay, ay, ay. So I don't get notifications from them, but I did get a notification when Jordan found me. So I made sure to screenshot it. I believe I had posted it on the community board a while back, and I've been waiting to get the messages from her. And she's here now, so she wants to bring a message through. So we're going to do that for her. We're going to answer the call. It's my honor to do so, to find out, to help in any way. I don't know. And just for legal reasons, I have to say this is for entertainment purposes only. I cannot prove any of the information I get. I'm just reading energy. But I do hope that anything that comes out helps in any way, shape, or form to help the loved ones of Jordan find more peace, or to help Jordan find peace. And we hope that it helps. Hello there, TOO boys. Thank you for being here. Good morning. So we're going to do a little prayer for the LA fires. We don't want to be insensitive because there's people right now in real time going through it. But some of the messages I did get when I was meditating on it, which I had such a beautiful meditation just a second ago. I was smiling so hard that my cheeks started to hurt. I was like, I gotta stop smiling because I'm just so grateful for all my blessings. I seen your interview with Z the Healer. Oh, Reed, yes, hello, thank you. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Thank you for that. I hope it helps in any way. Thank you for being receptive and for being here, supporting us. We are so grateful to you. Thank you so much. Happy to have you. Happy to have you here. So, the don't it was a beautiful message. It was really fun talking. He's so wise, you know. I think a lot of people take his age and don't really think that he's plugged in, as Rich just said, plugged. He says roots run deep, but he has a lot of knowledge and wisdom, and we are guided to really open that up and share his knowledge because it's very valuable. So thank you so much for watching. You can check that out if you want. If you want to check out our interview with Z the Healer, he's very wise. He's very ancient. He's an old soul for sure. He reminds me of Anubis, and he had a lot of valuable knowledge. You can check that on Spirit News on all major platforms. So the message I got for the LA fires was Pharaoh, the story of Pharaoh, which we've brought up before. And when let me just, I don't want to ruin the story because I don't know it verbatim. The story of Pharaoh, a biblical and Islamic tale of an Egyptian ruler who oppressed the Israelites and clashed with Moses. Set my people free. And there was a bunch of things that happened before to warn. God was trying to warn people. Okay, God was trying to warn people. And the LA fires could potentially be, you know, some kind of prophecy, I guess you could say. But I don't want to speak too much about it now because people are going through it and we don't want to be insensitive. It's a lot easier for us to say, you know, what it is on the outside or what we believe it is, or whatever messages want to come through about it. So we'll do a quick message and a quick little prayer and leave the rest of the message for Jordan because that's really who we're here for today. Holy Divine Spirit, please can we leave a prayer for the people going through the LA fires. Praise be the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, who has bestowed on us in Christ every spiritual blessing in the heavens. God chose us in him before the world began to be holy and blameless in his sight, to be full of love. He predestined us to be his adopted sons through Jesus Christ, which such was his will and pleasure, that all might praise the glorious favor he has bestowed on us in his beloved. In him, through his blood, we have been redeemed, and his sins forgiven, so immeasurably generous in God's favor to us. God has given us the wisdom to understand fully the mystery, the plan he was pleased to decree in Christ, a plan to be carried out in Christ in the fullness of time, to bring all things into one in him, in the heavens on earth. Where sin increased, grace overflowed all the more, so that as sin reigned in death, grace also reigned through justification for eternal life through Jesus Christ our Lord. Yes, that actually coincides with the message I was getting. So, according to Spirit, and again, this is for entertainment purposes only, When there is a geographical location where there are a number of humans who continue to perpetuate energy that isn't of God, that's very, low vibrational, that places that energy in that geographical location and makes it like an inverted triangle like this. This is just my understanding. I can't prove any of it, but this is what I'm told by my spirit guides. And what will happen is crime will go up. A lot of things will go wrong in that area. Yes, and I'm trying not to be so like religious, but because it's like more than that. It's just low vibrational activity, behaviors, patterns, drugs, sex, just like a lawlessness. And so when that happens and God gives you multiple chances to correct it and gives you so many things to be grateful for and gives you so many blessings, and the only way to kind of clear it is to restart it, to kind of like in the past there were floods or there were some kind of cataclysm. And I'm not saying the whole world is going to go up in flames. I'm not saying that, but that area was very dense. It was very dense in its vibration, and I know that for a fact because I was born in California, and my
Plausibly.
plausibly in my whole life I have felt the oppression of that place, and it just grew and grew and grew. And I even tried to go back there and live, and God was like, "No, you're not going there." So it kind of came to like an apex of energetic static where it had to have a restart, and so in that restart, or in times of great oppression, or, you know, I don't want to, I guess, like war. It's not war, but it's like the same idea. It brings people closer together. People find faith more. People clear their hearts more. They start to come together in community and stop being so separate, and they create unity in times like that. So that's kind of like what's going on over there. So I'm glad we said a little prayer. That's the little synopsis that we'll give right now because it's in real time and we don't want to be insensitive to the people going through it. And when you're in it, people are going to take this message and say, "Oh, you're saying that we deserve to lose our houses," so I want to be very compassionate and empathetic for what they're going through. Okay, so we're going to talk to Jordan Smith today. So let me pull her up. She's a missing person. We're going to do our best to receive her message, so hopefully we can help in any way, shape, or form. What if God wants Hollywood to burn? I don't think God wants it, but when energy becomes like that, it's almost like, you're basically the God, the universe source is just matching the energy that's there. Like you can't keep continuing to act in this low vibrational energy and create conflict and have all this aggression and have all this, what happens in LA and in Hollywood, and when you create that kind of energy, it creates a vortex and you draw to it things that match that, and it usually ends up in a cataclysm because or some kind of natural disaster, because that's the energy that's there. It just requires some kind of energy to, I mean, they created a fire. They acted in fire, they created a fire. So I know that's hard to hear for some people that don't understand energy, but that's how energy works. Okay, so let me see. I just want to make sure I say her name correctly. I don't want to mess it up. Jordan Elaine Smith. Jordan Elaine Smith, missing person. Let's see. Here we go. So she is, and I will show you her picture. This is her. So she's strawberry blonde, brown eyes, aka Jordan Barbie, last seen in Falcon Chase subdivision in Concord, North Carolina, April 4th, 2021. Okay, so we're gonna attempt to find out what happened to her. She does have social media, but I didn't want to lead myself, so I haven't checked out any of her social media. But if you want to go check it out, please feel free. And if anything that comes up, is in her social media, let us know. Make sure you're liking the video so we can get in the algorithm so people can find us. If you like what you see and you like the content, it helps the channel out. Thank you so much for being here. Let's do it. Jordan, please. Thank you so much for being here with us and for reaching out. Usually I go towards whatever loved one we want to contact, but she found me, so that was interesting. That was interesting. All right, why don't you tell me the vibe of your situation when you went missing? What was the vibe of your situation when you went missing, Jordan? She may have been scared. She may have been scared. Okay. Or worried, or some kind of anxiety. Yeah, again. Again, two of them. Yellow and green. Someone who took action to play on her heart chakra and her root chakra. Okay. So someone who she may have trusted at first, or someone who may have been a love interest, perhaps, because of the heart chakra. Plenty. Oh, she may have had many suitors. Huddle. All right, let's do some word tiles. Jordan, continue telling us what's going on here. What were you worried about?
Tyler.
Spirit said Tyler. I'm just gonna say what I'm seeing right now because I am seeing something. She may have gotten to the car with somebody. I see her getting into a car to have fun, to like party. Laser. Nondescript. Oh my god, that's so funny. She just gave me the word nondescript, and that's so funny because I was trying to see who was in the car, and she said nondescript. I have the taste of alcohol in my mouth, like, and I smell that. You know when someone like drank all night and the next day their breath is like that sickly sweet smell of just like an all night drinking binge? I smell that. Laser nondescript approach. Nondescript approach. Ancient in reverse. Ancient in reverse. Elegant in reverse. She may have been drunk. She may have been drunk. She wasn't doing something wise. She wasn't doing something wise that was safe. She may have been kind of in a state of abandon. She may have been going through something. She May have a abandonment wound, so she may have
The underworld.
resorted to substance use or alcohol in enormous. Yeah, she may have had a substance problem. Fuzzy. When she went missing, things were fuzzy. She was not in her right mind. She had already been drinking, or she was hungover, or something like that. She wasn't she wasn't being wise. It was Xanax and liquor. Oh shoot. Maybe. Skillful. She was skilled at doing this. She may have had a substance problem, which we don't want to imply that. I'm just reading the energy. Okay. So what happened? She wasn't alcohol. Alcohol. I cannot make it up. I cannot make it up, you guys. I wouldn't make it up, and I can't, and I would never. She didn't value herself. She didn't value herself. She had a abandonment wound. She had a substance problem. So, it made her not act very wise. It made a lot of this situation was fuzzy to her. It was nondescript. She may have just been in and out an incident. Yep, incident. She was skillful at alcohol drinking because she didn't value herself. Cheese, but she put on a good smile. She put on a good smile. She was always laughing. She was always smiling. She put on a good smile for her, maybe for her social media. We brought up her social media. And I have at the top of the deck, the great outdoors in reverse. So definitely something that she was led to do outside. Some kind of adventure she went on. She may have attempted to go on some kind of adventure with somebody, and there's a wolf right next to her. She's going towards a wolf. A predator. She wasn't in a place to really make wise decisions. Okay, so she may have went with somebody who was a predator, but it was all fuzzy to her. It was all fuzzy to her. Someone may have approached her when she was in this state. Anxiety, just like I said. But it's in reverse, so it must have been somebody who made her, I told you, somebody who may have activated a heart chakra, made her feel secure at first. Somebody she trusted. Somebody she trusted. But somebody she would disgust. Somebody she would grow disgust for. Okay. Hardware. Magenta in reverse and hardware. Number. Number and hardware. It may have been somebody she exchanged numbers with. Somebody she exchanged numbers with. Tell me more, Jordan. Tell me more. Tell me about what this incident was. Tell me about this incident. How'd you go missing? Tell me about this incident. She got into a car with somebody when she was inebriated. Oh my god, I cannot make it up. A car. She got into a car with somebody. Incident. Help, my brakes don't work. She lived a fast life. She lived a fast life. She did a lot of things inebriated. Was the elephant in the room. That may have been something she was overcoming. It was two people. It was two people. She may have been like a train wreck. I'm just reading the energy. I'm sorry if that's not true, but I'm just reading the energy.
I am in the area. It's fate.
It's fate. She may have met somebody who was tugging on her heartstrings that may have been pretending to need help. Pretending to need her help. Or I don't know if this is true. I'm just gonna say it just in case, and the cards will clarify. But she could have been driving drunk, and she may have hit somebody, or almost hit somebody. Or something like that. Or someone almost hit her. Something with a car. Tell me about this car. It says, help, my brakes don't work. Or it's saying she's all gas, no brakes. Come to the big show. Come to the big show. This could have something to do with her social media. If anyone wants to look up her social media, I don't know. I know she has a TikTok. I think. But, or this person invited her to come see something, to come see some kind of show. Or she posted something about going somewhere to see something, or there's something to see on her TikTok that would link what happened to her to somebody.
Spirit is following you.
Come to this big show.
The passenger side.
The passenger side. I told you. Spirit just said the passenger side. Yeah. Someone picked her up to take her somewhere to see something. They're like, hey, I told you something about her. She may have been inebriated. And someone may have gotten her attention because they may have almost hit her, or she almost walked in front of the car, because she was not in her right mind. Because it's all fuzzy, an incident. And it says, say, approach, a nondescript approach. So it wasn't planned. She didn't know this person. She had just met this person. She may have almost been hit by his car because she was just being, inebriated or something. This person invited her somewhere in the passenger side. So she was the passenger. Spirit just said the passenger side. One. We just said one. All right. Tell me where this person took her. This person was putting on a show. This person was putting on a show. I told you this person was pretending to really like her, was making her feel special and loved, was trying to make her feel secure. You see how the heart looks really calm and like nothing to worry about? So this person obviously appeared to be something they're not. Because underneath was all some kind of weird show. They're an animal. Some kind of weird show that they're putting on. Okay? I also have this card. So this person was killed. Okay. Emmaus? What is Emmaus? M-A-I-A-S. Someone named Emmaus? Someone named Emmaus and one could be significant. This person wanted to have a sexual favor from this girl. This person from the jump wanted to take advantage of her. This is another drinking reference. And this person's at a house. Oh, and look at all the animals on the wallpaper. Because I have animals here. I have animals here. This person may... Oh, look, I have red, yellow, green, purple, blue. And one's knocked over. This person may have said, do you want to party at my house? Do you want to party at my house? Come to my house. We can party. I have a cat. We can eat some food. As I say that, we can eat some food. Alright, tell me more about this, man. Let me do the archetype cards. Or this, I don't have that it's a man, but it's definitely a person. Tell me more about this person that picked her up. Who picked you up? Who picked you up and pretended to be safe? Who picked you up and pretended to be safe, Jordan? Who's this person? I told you, soulmate. Someone who acted as if they were some kind of soulmate. They probably said, walk down. They probably, oh look, and fate. It's fate. And it says shared fate. This person was probably like, oh my gosh, you are my soulmate. I've known you from a past life. You must be my twin. I'm psychic. I can feel these things. You know, some bullshit like that. Something to make her feel, because she has an abandonment wound. So, and she also has substance problems because of her abandonment wound. So, tell me more about this person. So, this is someone who spit game, okay? And made her feel like they were soulmates. I did say in the beginning this could have been someone she knew. Or someone she knew of, or someone that she knew around town. Because she felt safe around them. Someone who gave her orders. Someone who I don't know if she had a boyfriend at the time. I don't feel like this is a boyfriend. I feel like it may be someone she knows, but not, I don't know, not that intimately. Serial dater. The serial dater loves the thrill of the chase and the excitement of the beginning. Yeah, someone she had just met. It wasn't, or someone she had just started this type of relationship with. She may be a serial dater, someone who does a lot of online dating. This person may have come across as some kind of artist, struggling artist. Someone who's very sensitive, someone who comes off as being very empathetic, or someone who tugged at her heartstrings, made her think that he or she really cared about her. Yes. Moth and flames, master and self-sacrifice. It was like a moth to a flame? Well, just like she said, it was fuzzy. This person was skillful at making her feel safe. But she had already been in an alcohol-induced fuzziness. So she wasn't in a place to make wise decisions. Okay, so what else? Tell me more about this struggling artist soulmate. What can you tell me about this person? It could be a water sign. Tell me more about this person. What happened? What's this incident? What's this incident? Something about the great outdoors and taking her somewhere. I think they were supposed to go to his house and have drinks. This kind of reminds me of Sia, the Sia song. Hey Sandra. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You know, pound and back or something. What's that song? 1, 2, 3. Sia Chandelier lyrics. 1, 2, 3, 3. I gotta know. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Drink. 1, 2, 3. Throw them back till I lose count. And doesn't that girl look like Sia? Throw them back till I lose count. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. I'm gonna live like tomorrow doesn't exist. Like it doesn't exist. I'm gonna fly like a bird through the night. Feel my tears as they dry. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. I'm holding on for dear life. Won't look down. Won't open my eyes. Keep my glass. Spirit, oh, she just said tail. Tail like T-A-L-E. Keep my glass full until morning light, 'cause I'm just holding on for tonight. Help me. I'm holding on for dear life. Won't look down. Open my eyes. Keep my glass full until morning light, 'cause I'm just holding on for tonight. Can't feel anything. When will I learn? Party girls don't get hurt. Can't feel anything. When will I learn? I push it down. I'm the one for a good time call. Phone's blowing up. Ringing my doorbell. I feel the love. Jiminy crickets. Communicate. Communicate. Oh, a serial dater. Communicate. Compromise. This could have been somebody she met online. Someone that she had communicated to before, but not, it may not have went through. She may have saw this person in the street and recognized them. They'll be back
Scared.
and recognize them.
C.
See. And that's they may have saw her inebriated and said, this is my chance. And then this person, because they had seen each other online and maybe exchanged messages, because I have communicate here, and they'll be back with a message with the envelope in reverse. It didn't launch off the ground more than messages. And then when she was inebriated one night, they ended up, but it was fate. It's fate. They ended up seeing each other while he was driving, and he said, "Oh, this must be fate. This must be fate. You're the one for me. Hey, Boyer, you're the one for me. You're my soulmate." And she was inebriated, so that was a moth to a flame. That was a moth to a flame. She said, "This is the one. I'm gonna go in." So, what else? Tell me more. I gotcha. But she's known for doing this, is what I'm getting. She manifests this kind of energy because she's the one people call for a good time. Conjure, yeah, manifest. She tell the universe exactly what you want. Challenges. That make a decision to work on inner healing. You know, that's funny because that's what we were saying about the fire. And this is one thing that people have a hard time wrapping their head around. When you don't heal things that you need to heal, like wounds of abandonment, wounds of rejection, things like that, that's an energy. Okay, those emotions are energy, emotion. That's an energy. When you operate in that energy and you live in that energy, it creates challenges that will match that energy to help you overcome it. So you will manifest things in that energy to help you overcome those wounds. And a lot of people don't like to think about that, because what it's essentially saying is that, oh, so it's my fault that this happened to me. It's not that you wanted it to happen. It's just when you don't control your thoughts and you don't heal your wounds, and you're the person people call for a good time, eventually you're going to meet somebody that you're going to manifest somebody that matches the energy you're in. The energy that you're in is going to perpetuate the challenges that you experience. And when you're 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 drink, throwing back till I lose count, when you're not a conscious deliberate creator of your reality, and you're not taking the reins of your own reality, you're going to be like a floating cork in the water, just aimlessly moving about. You're not controlling your manifestations. You're just receiving the energy that you're giving out. So that's what she's saying. I'm just reading the energy, but a lot of Violet, thank you. Violet is the crown chakra. So she was meeting a lot of people, serial dating. She was chasing thrills. She was chasing excitement. She had substance abuse problems. She had an abandonment wound. She was communicating with someone online that she may have seen randomly in public. That person was the wrong person, and they took advantage of her vulnerability. Okay, what else? Intimacy. I told you they got intimate. They got intimate together. He took advantage of her. They may have had some kind of sexual encounter. He promised her commitment. He promised her commitment and some kind of confession that caused her to have caution, that made him become a liar. She realized he was a liar. What was this confession? He may have confessed something to her. He may have been pillow talking with her and confessed something to her. What did he confess to her? And this made her apprehensive. He may have confessed something to her during pillow talk after intimacy and talk of commitment, and he may have felt like he could divulge something to her in that moment. He may have thought that this love was unconditional. And it made her apprehensive. She may have exhibited some kind of fear when he said that, when he said what he said, and she realized he was a liar about something. Be careful if someone's sneaky. Tell me what this was. Tell me what this confession was. The Blizzard of Oz. What stormy titled group did Ozzy Osbourne form after leaving Black Sabbath? Black Sabbath. And this person just said Satan.
1980s.
She may have met somebody that confessed to doing something evil. The Blizzard of Oz. What did he confess to doing that scared her? What did he confess to doing that scared her? Green. What Bobby Vinton melody exalts? Uh-oh. Moja Droja Jasi Kocham means I love you so. My melody of love. It says, uh-oh. Moja Droja. Hold on, let me look this song up. Bobby Vinton. My melody of love. Bobby Vinton. My melody of love. Bobby Vinton. My melody of love. Lyrics. I'm looking for a place to go so I can be all alone from thoughts and memories. So that when the music plays, I don't go back to the days when love was you and me. Oh, Moja Joja Jasi Kocham means that I love you so, more than you'll ever know. Love you with all my heart. Wish I had a place to hide all my sorrow, all my pride. I just can't get along 'cause the love once so fine keeps on hurting all the time. Where did I go wrong? He may have confessed about a past love that he had an obsession about. He may have confessed to her about a past person that he did something to. And that scared her. That gave her caution. They gave her caution and to beware of someone who's sneaky. Blue. What's the parenthetical title of the country ditty, I Still Hold Her Body? But I think I've lost her mind. I'm just gonna say what I'm getting. I don't know if it's true, but he may have confessed that he did something to someone in the past and he still holds her body. That's weird as hell. Is it truthful to say that something Smith and the redheads recorded, it's a sin to tell a lie? And her name is Smith, Jordan Smith, Elaine Smith. Is it truthful to say that something Smith and the redheads recorded, it's a sin to tell a lie? Yes. Oh my gosh, this has taken a turn. Okay, so the confession was that they were pillow talking in bed. He claimed to be her soulmate. They were communicating online, and they met in person by chance. They didn't plan to meet, but they ended up meeting. They recognized each other. He said it's fate. It's fate. He said it's fate. And this tugged at her heartstrings. It was like a moth to a flame. They became intimate, and they communicated future plans of commitment. But while they were pillow talking, he confessed something to her that caused her to have caution and realize that he's not safe. And it scared her. And she may have, because I have liar here, and I have, is it truthful to say that something Smith and the redheads recorded? It's a sin to tell a lie. The person she was with may have been a redhead who confessed to her about a sin that they did that has to do with someone he was involved with's body. Some kind of, I don't even want to say it. I don't know if YouTube will allow it. But it's not good, okay? this this scared her, and he saw that she was scared, and he said to her, are you going to tell somebody? And she said no. And he said it's a sin to tell a lie. And that scared her. And so the minute he realized that she wasn't going to keep his secret, or that she didn't want to be with him, is when the incident happened, when things took a turn. Because she was disgusted. That's the disgust over here. What he told her disgusted her. What he told her disgusted her. Okay. Let me get one more. So what did he do after that? What's the following LP to Elvis Presley? Elvis. What's the follow-up LP to Elvis Presley? Elvis. I don't understand that. I don't understand what you're saying there. Can I have
chronic liver disease.
Can I have another one? I don't understand what you're saying there. Who was the best rock and roller at Oakwood Bible School College in Huntsville, Alabama in the late 50s? Little Richard. Certainly. Shy. She may have become, after this information was divulged to her that led her to feel disgust for him, she was trying to hide how she felt because she immediately felt like she was in danger. And she knew that there was something wrong with him. And she couldn't hide it, and so she may have tried to make the best of the situation so she could get out of it. But I don't think he was ever going to let her go. Yeah, like church, like I think this says church, Bible school. I think that he divulged this information to her knowing that he wasn't going to let her go with the information, but still needing to confess something. Okay? So I think she was trying to play it off, like it wasn't, like it didn't disgust her, but he knew, drained, but he knew that whoever he told would be discussed. So I don't think he ever planned on, you know. Ugh. So what happened after that? So I think his whole plan the whole time was to unload that, to be intimate with her, promise her the world, unload that confession on her, see her reaction. Like almost like kind of like he got off on her reaction, on her trying to pretend like she wasn't disgusted, because he knew anyone would be disgusted by that information. Because it's weird. And he may be a redhead, somebody who's a redhead. I don't know if her social media has her with anybody who has red hair. And so what did he do after? What was his plans? What happened? What was the incident? He may have hit her in the head. Hmm. This person's not well. This person's not well. Um, Let me get one more card and then I'll say what I'm getting. What should I do? What are you saying right here? A maze, yes. Maze. Yeah, he may have taken her into the great outdoors. Even if you feel lost, there's a way through the maze. Yeah, he may have taken her through the woods and said, I'm just telling you what I see. I cannot prove this. This is for entertainment purposes only. He may have taken her to the woods in their location, possibly where there's a giant tree. There could be some kind of giant tree that's very well known in that area. And he said, I'll close my eyes and I'll let you, I'll let you go. And however far you get, we'll just separate. We'll part ways. I'll close my eyes, you go where you want. But she may have gotten lost. This person knows the woods well. This person may be very experienced in this area, in this, because he was watching her. He was watching her, and she got lost. Deep in the woods, she got lost. She was trying to get away, or she thought she could get away, but she may have been extremely inebriated. He was testing her. This is some kind of weird game this guy was playing with her. I'm sorry, this took a real weird turn. Heart in reverse. This isn't supposed to be in here either. He pretended like she could escape, and she ended up going into a maze of the woods because she wasn't familiar with these woods, but he is, and he knew that. And he knew that. He was waiting for the right moment. The right moment to do something. What did he do? He was watching her the whole time. He was watching her be lost. He was waiting for her to go deeper and deeper into the woods. She thought she was in the clear, and then what? like a mouse. I told you, playing cat and mouse. It was a cat and mouse game. It was a gamble she took. It was a gamble she took to try to... She thought she had some kind of chance or hope or opportunity to leave after finding out what he confessed about. Wounds.
Lost their life here.
Lost their life here. I told you. There's something about like a cliff or something. There's something about a cliff or something.
Possessed doll. 7.
Yeah, he turned this into some kind of game. This guy's... I don't know who this guy is. He could have red hair. He could have done this to somebody else. Somebody else who may have met online or was romantically linked to. He likes to give some kind of chance or thoughts of hope or opportunity, like a cat and mouse game to cause stress. This may have given her a false sense of hope. She went to the woods and she got lost. But he was watching her the whole time. He said, I'll close my eyes so I can't see where you go. But there may have been more than one person involved. Spirit said 7, so... And I also have a loyal guardian watches over you, but it's in reverse. So there may have been other people involved in this. And something about a cliff. Tell me about this cliff. She may have... I don't know. Abnormal. Pay attention to the unusual in life. What happened after she went into the woods? He was looking for the right moment to do something. He was waiting for her to go deeper into the woods or something. It's weird because it's like she believed him. She believed that he was gonna let her go, and she wasn't... She's confirmation. She believed him. She believed he was gonna let her go, and this was her moment to escape, and she was gonna get away, and she was gonna change her life. Flip side, yeah. But she knew it was gonna become a challenge, and that it was an illusion. She knew it was an illusion. How did she find out it was an illusion?
When intentions are set. My object.
I was looking for these 1 cards I have, but I couldn't find them. How did she find out and it was illusion? What happened? Spirit said my object, so this person viewed her as this person. This is this person. This person is some kind of messy person. He's not responsible. He could possibly have red hair. He's stuck in childhood wounds, something that happened to him when he was a child. Oh, this is giving some The Hills Have Eyes type vibe. He may have set a trap for her. I was wondering what that cliff was because it was like in the air. He may have put some trap that she ran into that he knew she would run into that made her go upside down.
Sitting silently.
He was waiting, sitting silently. Do you want to play? I told you this guy was playing a game. He made her believe that she could escape knowing that there were traps set. The trap was set. I told you, trap was set and it got her. She ran into the trap and was upside down. She realized that it was all an illusion. He was just playing a game with her. She was stuck in the trap and then what? Played her like a fiddle, like an instrument. He played her. It was all a game. Because he's an animal. He's a predator. This is something he does to a lot of women. Yeah, some kind of fish and bait. Some kind of fish and bait kind of thing. I don't know if there's multiple women that have gone missing in the area, but I would check the woods next to a big tree and a water and a lake that has a small dock for boating. How can we there may be a school. There may be a school nearby. There may be a school nearby or some kind of music hall or church of some kind that's nearby. Something like that. Or like a church school or whatever that's called. No. Well, I think we know what happens at the rest. So this is something this person does a lot. This is something this person does a lot or has done a lot. This person has red hair. This person may act with a sibling. Or may have one other person that they do this with. They set these traps for women. Make them think that they fall in love with them, take advantage of them, or have intimacy with them. They believe this is some kind of talent they have to do this. This is something that is stemmed from some kind of childhood wound, some kind of weird childhood wound that they're projecting onto women. This is something that they do to like trap them and create some kind of game. And Spirit said, do you want to play? I told you this is some kind of game they play. How can we catch them? How can we catch them? How can we catch them? I don't know. Spirit, can you please give me information to help catch them? A particular providence and a future state. An inquiry concerning human understanding. I was lately engaged in conversation with a friend who loved skeptical paradoxes, where though he advanced many principles of which I can by no means approve, yet as they seem to be curious and to bear some relation to the chain of reasoning carried on throughout his inquiry, I shall here copy them from my memory as accurately as I can and submit them to the judgment of the reader. Someone who has skeptical paradoxes. Our conversation began with my admiring the singular good fortune of philosophy, which, as it requires entire liberty above all privileges, and chiefly flourishes from the free opposition of sentiments and argumentation, received its first birth in an age of country of freedom and toleration, was never cramped. Someone who's extravagant in their principles, someone who is very political, someone who's very like who could possibly be like a white supremacist or something, someone who has red hair, someone who believes that their philosophy is the only philosophy, somebody who's privileged, somebody who's could possibly like something about, it kind of reminds me of those like hardcore Republicans that are very into like conspiracy theories and stuff, and like talk about it all the time, that talk about politics all the time. Somebody like that. Somebody who's bigoted. Yeah, who's a bigot. Someone who doesn't believe in sacred history. Oh, my eyesight's getting blurry. Receive sacerdotal character and to officiate at the altar in the most sacred rites of the established religion. Oh, someone who has some kind of unorthodox religion. Or someone who pretends to believe in God or something, or because it is by a church, and there are three things about a church. So it's
Dole is a conduit for restless spirits.
Amari. This could be somebody with some kind of strong religious beliefs, a strong philosophy, somebody who's like somebody who acts like a Roman emperor, very privileged, very entitled, very bigoted.
Information.
Someone with red hair, someone who it's unavoidable his bigotry. Someone who someone who complains all the time, someone who's very superstitious and paranoid and confirmation, and uses their religion and dogma to entitle themselves to with their philosophies, that become furious when you dispute their ill-conceived philosophies towards mankind. Someone who's illiterate, someone who might not know how to read or write very well. Someone who's very argumentative. Someone who yeah, I have illiterate here 3 times. Someone who might not have gone to finish school. They're very jealous, very emotional. They may have a lot of um, domestic violence things against them, or they're very violent. But they believe that they're divine, something about their religion. They could be that person at church that is very judgmental, someone that's very bigoted, that has really strong beliefs about, but they're very publicly hated, or they expose themselves to be very hateful.
Time dilation.
Something like that. Someone who argues with a lot of people. This person has done this to a lot of people because they have to gratify the malice of themselves, the malice of their adversaries. They enjoy and get gratification from malice. They prey upon people who oppose their opinions. Yeah, here's another reference to school. There may be some kind of church school or some kind of church that has a school that's by this person or that this person
Supposedly.
goes to, supposedly.
You can't hide.
Spirit said you can hide. Gonna find ya. There may be abuse that happens, or this person is abused, or this person's occupation may be something that has to do with a church or a school. They're indifferent towards the government. They don't believe in our government. They talk about their religion and their forefathers, and there's some kind of, I don't want to say that they are a priest, but they think they're some kind of priest. Something like that. They're some kind of person of authority that many people might know to be very argumentative when you disagree with their beliefs. They're very outspoken about their beliefs, their philosophy, and they're very into politics, and they're very like very sexist. They hate women. This person hates women.
Very.
Yeah. That's really all I'm getting. I don't know how else to, I'm very new to my spiritual gifts, so I'm learning. I take these, opportunities to learn, so I don't know exactly how to get more information than that, more detail than that. The area that she disappeared in, let me see. The area she disappeared in, she was staying at a hotel in Canapolis. A friend said she left with a short, chubby, tatted white male from the QT convenience store at Cloverleaf Plaza in Canapolis, Concord. Canapolis, North Carolina, I think it was. Canapolis, North Carolina. Church, school, North Canapolis Christian Academy. Let's see it on a map. Well, there's a lot of, it's surrounded by woods. There's all kinds of woods. Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know how yet, but I'm learning, and I hope to get better one day to be able to really pinpoint some kind of better detail. But Jordan, what are some thoughts that you would like to share where in your life review you would have done differently? What would you have done differently? What would you have done differently? What would you have done differently? I am supported on my path. Yeah, she had abandonment issues. If she could do it differently, she would have not felt so unsupported. Opportunity to forgive. This situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. She wishes she could have had the ability to forgive somebody in her life that didn't support her path or that abandoned her. limitless. She wishes she could have realized her limitlessness. See yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone. I am surrounded by angels. That's so funny because in the meditation that I did before we started, I was a beautiful meditation where when you, or I can't speak for everyone, but when I myself go into a place of quietness and I meditate, it gives me the awareness to receive unconditional love from my angels, from my guides, from my ancestors, my loved ones, from God, and it makes you feel loved, like unconditional love, and you know that you're not alone, and that you're always guided all the time. But she wishes she would have known that. She wishes could have been a way for her to know that through forgiveness. If she could have found the ability to forgive whoever in her life abandoned her or gave her that wound, it would have opened up her heart more. Instead, she was looking for love outside of herself, so she was constantly trying to numb her feelings, yet find ways to validate her emotions by searching for many suitors to love her. She came across the wrong one. Grief. Yeah, she had some kind of grief. Somebody she couldn't forgive. Somebody that abandoned her and made her feel unsafe. She wishes she could have forgave them. I am fulfilled by love. I lovingly accept myself. Yeah. That's why forgiveness is so important, you guys. Forgiveness is the key to a lot of things. And in this case, in this instance, if she had, in retrospect, from a higher perspective, if she had given herself an opportunity to forgive somebody that abandoned her, it would have opened her heart chakra to self-love, to knowing that she can accept herself, that she is fulfilled by love, that she's guided. It would have made her feel more full, more complete. But she couldn't find the strength to forgive somebody. So that was the wound she was sitting in, and that's the energy that she was attracting.
Sent. Visual manifestations.
Visual manifestations. Yeah, she manifested the energy that she was sitting in. And that's why we teach you about energy, you guys, because when it comes to energy, you're non-physical first. You're a non-physical entity having a human experience. And if you are not maintaining your vibrational stance, because you're a being of vibration, breath, and frequency of consciousness, and you're inhabiting a human vessel, if you're not maintaining or maintaining your energy field, you will attract where you're at vibrationally, and not to punish you, not to hurt you, not to keep you stuck, but to help you see those wounds you need to heal. You will keep encountering energies that match the wound that you haven't healed yet. And it's not a destination, it's a journey. It's supposed to be something that propels us forward, to keep us wanting to take one step forward. It doesn't end. It never ends. It never stops. And if you don't allow yourself to forgive people that, from what we understand, you make soul contracts with to do certain things in this incarnation to help you heal it, so you can propel yourself forward and level up your consciousness and come closer to God. If you don't take that step to do that, Spirit said, Stephen, then it holds you back. It holds you back, and it puts you in an energy that will attract the energy that matches it. So that's kind of like the theme that's been going on in this reading, is that you're much more than human. You're energy first, and energy is the universal thing that is so important, that Spirit wants us to understand. You have to change your vibration first, and then you can attract what you want. But you have to heal those wounds first, and you have to forgive, and you have to find some way to accept things that happen to you so you don't become a victim of those things that happen to you. And so that's the message that Spirit wants to share with us. Thank you so much, Jordan, for being with us. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. I'm sorry for what happened to you. I am so grateful for your lesson coming here for us to perceive, to look at. Thank you for being vulnerable with us and sharing your weak moments, and we hope that it helps in any way, shape, or form. Okay, I love you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.